All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to have our triple diamond leader, also Courtney, who is amazing. She's going to jump on here and kind of lead this with me, but I'll just go ahead and kind of start. So you guys, some of you guys have never even been on a Zoom before, so welcome. I'm so glad you figured this out. If you can figure out how to get to Zoom, you can figure out how to do this business. Okay, one thing I always love, you guys, is I like to see faces. So if you guys can, I know some of you might be driving or some of you guys might not be able to, but if you can, turn on your camera so I can see you guys. That way I'm not just talking to black screens. It makes it just so much more fun for me. So, okay, so hi Courtney, I see you on here. Okay, so we're just gonna dive right in, you guys. We're super excited and just thrilled for you guys. And I know some of you guys are on here to help lead your teams in this way, but my name is Amanda, and some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't. I'm an ambassador diamond in this business, which that is the very top rank of the company. And so for me to be able to teach this business to you guys and help you guys learn it is just such an honor for me. I just love it so much. And I am just so excited for you guys in this journey because this business is literally something that can take where you're at right now and you apply this business to your life and and you work it, and I guarantee you guys it will literally change your life. It will literally just transform your life and how you want it to go. And so it is just such a blessing, and it's an amazing vehicle to help you get to where you want. I'm listening to this book. It's called Can't Hurt Me. And I don't know if you guys have read it or heard of it, but it is just phenomenal. And it's all about mindset and how, wherever we're at, we'll be stuck in that area unless we do something about it. And the only person who's going to do something about it is us. No matter what our upcoming is, no matter what our life looks like right now, no matter what situation we're in, the only way to literally change that is up to us. Like nobody's going to get us out of it except for us. And so it's just such a powerful book. And so anyways, I'm just so thrilled to be on here to speak with you guys. I'm going to have Courtney just kind of take off, like just start it off and just kind of talk to you guys about, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Just kind of talk to you guys about, just getting started with this business, and then we're just going to kind of ping pong back up of each other. We're going to keep this very, information just super simple and, just how to get you guys off and going. And then we're going to open up to some questions. And then we're going to, if we have some time, maybe even get a little bit of work in so we can show you how to do some simple steps. But again, if you guys can turn on your videos, that would be so amazing. And Courtney, are you good to go, my friend, or do you need me to oh, you're good. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me unmute you. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good. I was putting my little guy down. So this is just to show I have a newborn. He's just barely 8 weeks. I have 4 kids. So you can really work this business in the nooks and crannies of your life. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. We're so excited to have you guys on our team and on the Zoom and just learning. And it really is simple when it's broken down. And we just want to talk about today our why. Why did you join? What made you interested in joining this business? And I know when I first started, I was a single mom of a 3- and 5-year-old. I was teaching 60 hours a week. And I honestly thought I was going to be teaching forever. I was going through a divorce, and I just thought that this is how it was going to be. And it was hard. I couldn't put my girls in extracurriculars. I wanted more. I wanted to go on little weekend trips. And so when Amanda approached me about the business, of course I was hesitant and didn't say yes at first. Like all of us are hesitant when we join, and didn't think I'd be good enough, and didn't think I'd know how to do anything, and didn't think I had time or the energy. But then I realized like nothing changes in my life if I don't change. And so a few months into her doing this business, I decided to jump on board, and I told her, like, I don't know if I'm going to be good, but I at least want to try. And that's what I want to really hit home today is like, none of us come into here knowing what we're doing, but it is so duplicatable if you're teachable. If you're showing up to Zooms like this, if you are checking in with your enroller or your diamond enroller who's there to help you and answer any questions, it really is such a fun and easy side gig is really what I started this for. Fast forward to me getting remarried and being pregnant with my third baby, and I realized I want to be home again. I was home with my two girls until divorce hit, and I really wanted to be home with them. And so my why changed into only wanting a couple $100s a month to wanting to replace my teaching salary. So your why may evolve. So today I want you guys to really think about, why did I join? Do I want to join so I can have date night money? Do I want to join so I can save up for a summer trip for our family this summer? Do I want to get out of debt? Do I want retirement? Do I want to retire myself because I'm tired of being gone from my family all the time and being exhausted when I get home? And that's what it came down to for me. Like, I was so tired of working all day and giving all my energy to my job. And then when I came home, like, I really didn't have a ton to give to my girls because I was so tired. So my why had changed from a couple $100s a month to wanting a couple thousand. And then my why got so much bigger than that. I realized my why is helping my team make their goals. My team bring their husbands home from work. I have, Freya on my team. She's a mom of 4 special needs kids that she's adopted, and her husband's gone Monday through Friday truck driving. And she is a warrior super mama for putting that load on her shoulders all week long. But I want to work harder so I can help her bring her husband home. So our why just keeps evolving. So I want you guys to really think about that why. Think about what you want your goal is, because you have to have a vision. And if you don't have a vision, it's going to be hard for you to be motivated to work. That's one thing about owning your own company. It's not like you're teaching and you have a principal saying, these are the standards you have to teach each day. It's not like Amanda, where her dental hygiene customer or clients are coming in and she knows exactly what she needs to be doing because that customer is sitting right in front of her, or that client sitting right in front of her. So you have to really be motivated to work. And what's going to motivate you? What's going to motivate you to work when you're not feeling good, when you're tired? I have a newborn. There's some mornings I'm really tired, but I know what my goal is. My goal now is to get my husband's student loans paid off, save for retirement, start a nonprofit. So all these things have been evolving over the years, and it's just so wonderful to have that vehicle to get us there. So know your why and love it hard, because life is not easy. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have trials. You're going to have things happen in your life where you can decide to, I don't have time or energy for this, or you can decide this is going to be the vehicle, the positive energy, the blessing that's going to make things in my life easier, because things are going to be hard regardless. So we want that vehicle to make life easier. So know your why, write it down, have it hung up somewhere. It's also great to do a dream board. If you want a new car, clip out that car and post it up in your closet. Or I have a little wall in my bathroom that I put my dream board on. Maybe you want to save $10,000 in your savings this year. Write that down and then work every day towards that. And I want to talk about that too. Like, this is not a job that you're working 24/7. Make your working hours. When I was teaching full time, I worked this business about an hour a day, and I broke that up into little 5-minute spurts of time here, 10 minutes here. Sometimes I had a half an hour, and so I would work in half an hour there. And we call these little power hours, where we're doing income producing activities. We're very deliberate about our time because our time is precious, and it grows our business that way. But the key is being consistent with that. So I would break up my days into little 5 minutes. I would send messages for 5 minutes. I would follow up for 5 minutes, and Amanda will go a little bit into our core 4. But I did that every single day. And you know what, guys? People know you're open for business that way. If you're posting, if you're present, if you're talking about the company. I was telling a new distributor the other day that I would have people out of the blue that wouldn't comment on a post that I had never heard from, but would message me, hey, I'm about to go on vacation. Do you have a wrap? Do you have fat fighters I can use? So people know when we're open for business if we're being consistent. And you get those blessings for that. So you want to make sure that you find time each day, and that might look different. If you're working full time, you might not have an hour all at once, and that's fine to break that up. Now that this is my kind of full-time job, I'm a triple diamond in the team, making full-time pay. We're making 5 figures a month, and so that takes a little bit more time. So my working hours are from anywhere from 8 o'clock at night to 11 to midnight. So I'm with my family during the day. I'm watching my little boys grow up. I have a 22-month-old as well, and an 8 and a 10-year-old daughter, and then my 7-week-old baby. So I'm with them during the day, and I'm doing things here and there for my team when my boys are napping. But for the most part, I'm present. And I will tell you, I would rather have my boys right by my side and me checking messages here and there than being at work and getting texts from a babysitter for their milestones and what they're doing. And I think that comes down to a lot of that for us. Amanda's story is very similar, of just wanting to be there with our kids, watching them grow up, because those years are just so fleeting. And it might be your grandkids that you want to be with. It might be your husband that you want to be with. It might be, you know, that savings account that you want more of. So just know your why, find working hours that work for you, but do something each day. And I promise you, it will bless you so, so much. And I tell everyone, give this company a year to bless your life. Stick with this for a year, show up, learn, be a student, do your personal development that keeps you going each day. And you will be so amazed at your paychecks, at your growth, at your life a year from now. All right, babe, do you want to go over LCs and DTs, or do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I can. That's fine. We can just kind of ping pong if you want. But I love that so much, you guys. We all joined for a certain reason, so know what it is that you joined for, because that's just so strong. Like, that should overcome any little hurdle or bump that, you know, can get in your way, or hearing that word no or anything like that. And just to let you guys know, this business, you know, we are a networking business, and so we are sharing a product. We're sharing an opportunity with people. So you are going to hear the word no quite a bit. So one thing I always, one thing that changed my business when I first started, actually my mindset, because I struggled with hearing that word no. When people, I took it so personal, and I'm like, why don't they want my product? Like, why don't they want this? And I took it so personal. And then I read the book, Go for No. And it literally changed my mindset. So I recommend reading the book, Go for No. You can do it on Audible. You can do it. It's a very short read, so you could literally read it in like a day or two. But it is amazing. And it pretty much, you know, will just help you overcome hearing the word no. And actually, you want to hear the word no. Every time, the more no's that you hear, the closer you are to that yes. So I recommend reading that book. But okay, let's talk about, we're just going to kind of go over some basics, okay? So how to get started. The first thing you guys should have already done is go into your eSuite, which is you go into your website, you log in, and that's your back office. You should have done your tax form, and that way that you guys get paid. So there's two things that we do, okay? We sign up customers, we call them loyal customers, and then we sign up distributors, which is what you guys are, okay? We need both of them in order to build the type of business that we want. If you want to just make a couple $100 extra a month, you could probably just get away with signing up customers and doing it that way. But if you want to build something that's going to be, that's more than that, then you want to build it in a way that our company has designed it for. So what is a loyal customer, you guys? A loyal customer is somebody who orders our product for 3 months, okay? Within that 3 months, there's no price minimum, and they can change out their products each month. So 1 month they can get the TFX, the next month they could get the cleanse if they want. You know, we always recommend them to do the reason we do it for 3 months is because we always recommend them to do the same product for the 3 months, so that it gives them their best results. We all know when they're on a product for 1 month that it's probably not going to give them the results that they're ultimately wanting. So loyal customer, it's 1 order a month for 3 months. They can switch and change out their products if they want. And then we waive a $50 membership fee. Okay, so we waive that $50 membership fee for them to do it for 3 months. So in this chat right here, you guys, I put a verbiage. And I want you guys to copy and paste this verbiage either to your notes on your phone or somewhere, okay? This verbiage you don't want to stray away from. So when somebody says, hey, Courtney, how much is the cleanse? You can give them this script. Now, the price is just going to change depending on what product it is, right? Like this is the price for the cleanse, but if they want like the keto coffee, the price is going to change to $36 to $39. So in order to find that price, you guys just go to your website, look to see what the product is and the price, and you guys can plug that in. But this verbiage that I just sent here, can everyone see that? That should never change, because that explains it to the fullest, okay? Now, the loyal customers also get the same discount pricing as us. So they get the perk of having a distributor pricing, okay? Now, if for some reason they're like, I don't want to do the 3 months, I just want to do it for 1 month, they can pay that $50 membership fee, and then they can have full access to order our products at our discount price whenever they want. Okay. Now, a distributor is just like what we do. It's $99 to get started with this business. And when you guys have a potential distributor, I suggest that you guys go to your upline or your sponsor or your team little chat, and you get verbiages on what to say to them until you become familiar, or even say, hey, whoever your upline is, hey, Amanda, will you get in a 3-way chat with me and this person? I don't think she's on here right now. I have a distributor, Tamara, who's done that, and she's signed so many distributors doing it that way. So utilize your upline, you guys, utilize your sponsors. If you guys are my personally enrolled, I want to be talking to you guys every single day. I want you guys to be talking to your sponsors every single day, your co-sponsors every day if you guys have one, your team chat. Use that, be active in it, because that's for you just to help you continue to grow. Okay, so our very first, what do we do when we first get in, you guys? Our first goal is to get 4 customers, okay? I want to hear in the chat, who has gotten their 4 customers? I see Sandy just got hers yesterday. Congratulations, Sandy. I know a couple people on here who's gotten them, but I want to know I know Kimberly got hers. Who else?
If you guys hit participants in chat, you guys can type in the chat. Depending on if you're on your PC or your phone, that's how you get to the chat.
Yeah, or you guys can just turn your video camera on and go like this.
And wave your hand.
Yeah, so because that's the first goal you guys want to do. What's so cool is that our company is debt-free. If you guys didn't know, we're debt-free. We're a family-based company. We are a faith-based company. The background is just incredible, but we want everyone to become debt-free. And so the first thing that they do is say, okay, you guys get your 4 customers. You're going to get paid off of those 4 customers. But also when you get your first 4 customers in your first 30 days, we're going to give you a $100 shopping spree. So you can go in there and get products of your choice. You can get products that you want to use or products that you want to sell to make cash, whatever you guys would want to do. Awesome, Laura and Sherry. Good job getting your 4 customers. Okay. So that's the very first thing you guys want to do. Working close with your sponsor, like I said, you guys, I know a lot of you guys, if you're mine, I work very close with you. I want to hear from you. I always tell my people 2 things, I always tell you guys 2 things. Like, if I'm hearing from you, it's because you're working your business and that you have questions, and because we should be having questions every day. And if I don't hear from you, it's either 1, because you know everything and you're good to go and you don't need me. So that's what I'm thinking. Or 2, you're not working this business. So if I'm not hearing from you, I'm thinking those 2 things. I'm not going to search out for my new distributors and say, hey, are you working your business? Like, I'm not your guys' boss, but I am your guys' coach and your mentor and your sponsor to help you learn this if you want it. So it's going to be up to you guys. So I want to hear from you. Your sponsor wants to hear from you and work very close with you. Okay, let's talk about, I'm just going to kind of go through some things. Here's what I want you guys to do. If you have questions, I want you guys to put it in the chat, okay? All of you guys are eligible for what we call the guarantee right now. And this is what you guys should be doing, from the get-go. Your guys' goals should be, getting these guarantees, because it's just like free money. It's just amazing if you guys reach these goals. So what it is, actually, I'm going to share my screen really quick. So hold on 1 second, guys.
I'll talk about it while you're doing it.
Okay.
So our company, as you're hitting your ranks and as Amanda's pulling up this shared screen, is going to guarantee that you're going to make a certain amount of money. So the first thing we want to do is get you guys to Ruby, which is 3 distributors on your team and a group volume of 2,000 volume. So if you do that within your first 60 days, the company is going to pay $1,000 difference of your paycheck. So if you haven't earned $1,000 by then, the company is going to make up for that and pay that. All you have to do is have 3 personally enrolled distributors, meaning you have to sign them yourself and get the group volume. And then within your first 90 days, if you've gone Emerald, which is just basically creating 2 of those rubies, then they're going to pay out the difference of $3,000. So we call it the $3,000 guarantee bonus, which is awesome. Katie just hit that rank, so I think we determined her difference is going to be about $1,000. So on top of her hitting diamond in her first 30 days, not even Emerald, going diamond, which is so awesome. Katie's on here. Wave, Katie, if your screen's up. She's a rock star, guys. She went diamond in her first 3 months, so she not only hit the guarantee bonus, but also got a $10,000 bonus for going diamond. So she gets that $1,000 extra pay for going diamond, but then also gets that guarantee paid out, which is so amazing. And Amanda talked about just the awesomeness of signing distributors. You get that $100 bonus when you're doing that, when they get several customers underneath them. So there's just so many amazing ways to make great money your first couple months in the business and get that momentum and your team to continue to grow, and those distributors that you're signing to do the same, and you guys are just going to be so amazed at the results. So Amanda's pulling up that screen, but basically you're just getting charted for Ruby. And the amazing thing about our business, guys, is just each rank is just adding another Ruby. So once you know how to go Ruby and teach your team how to do that, you guys are set in this business. And we just redid our charting back in February. So it just makes it so easy to hit these ranks and to get these incredible paychecks and these incredible bonuses. Amanda got a new iPad. We went in as a team when she went ambassador. And I don't know, those of you that don't know ambassador, that's the top of the company. And Amanda's actually 33 in the entire company of over 200,000 distributors. So she has such a wealth of knowledge. If you guys haven't taken the personality color test, she's a red. And so she's just very straight to the point. She's going to tell you exactly what you need to get there. She's going to give you, that tough love. But she is such a rock star because she is a mass enroller. She's one of the top enrollers of our entire company every single month. So the scripts that we're giving you guys work, and they're very duplicatable. So she's pulling up the Ruby chart right now. So that shows your 3 distributors, and you guys can find this underneath your eSuite and document library. So as you can see, each box is just a box that you're going to write someone's name on. So say you haven't signed anyone yet, cast that vision. Maybe you want your best friend signed. Maybe you want your sister-in-law. Maybe you want that coworker that has like a contagious personality and would be such a rock star. Cast your vision on who you want, and then start talking to them about it. Tell them you've started this new endeavor that you're super excited about. That is the key thing, is just getting uncomfortable with talking about things where you might have someone say, no, I'm not interested, because I can tell you when Amanda talked to me about it, I'm like, no, thanks. I probably told her no like 8 times before I joined. So don't let that detour you from, don't let your fear detour you from talking about this vision and blessing, other family and other people with this opportunity. So Amanda filled in those names. That's what we do each month to help do our steps to success. So she basically just filled in her steps to success. She signed Sarah, Kelly, and Ryan this month. And now she's going to work with them on getting their shopping sprees, which is 4 loyal customers. Those four loyal customers are going to be about 150 BV. And then she's going to earn $100 off of each of these people. So she just earned herself $300 in her first month, plus her residual income. So that's how we get our $500 average paycheck for Ruby. Those $300 that you earn for getting them up to 150 in volume. And then your average check will be, anywhere from $200 to $500 on top of that, depending on how much volume you have. But it's that easy. It's that easy of just talking to people and getting people to join. I know my sister-in-law joined last month, and she has signed like 4 or 5 distributors. just by talking to people about what she's doing face to face, not even messaging in Facebook. She's just talking to her friends, you know, hey, what have you been up to? And then she talks about, you know, that she joined a company and it's been so awesome. And then that creates curiosity for people. So it's as simple as just, you know, having a couch conversation with someone.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys can see here that our first goal, like I said, is to get your first 4 customers. That way you get that $100 shopping spree. And then you guys want to print this out. So you guys can find this in the document library. Just search Ruby and you guys can print this out. If you guys don't have a printer, it's very simple just to even draw it out. I had to do that, you guys. My first year, I didn't have a computer or a printer. So I went to the library or I went to Kinko's or somewhere where I could print things out because I didn't have, actually, I did have a computer. It was on the ground, but I rarely use it because it was on the ground. So yeah, that was like my first year of this business, like working like on the ground. Like, so you guys can do this business anywhere. You guys, it doesn't take much to do it.
And you can draw it too. Draw three squares or 3 rectangles and you're good to go with a Ruby chart. So.
Yeah. So for instance, okay, I'm just going to use Sandy because I see Sandy's face right here. So Sandy got her 4 customers already. Okay. Now what Sandy wants to do is, like Courtney said, she wants to get 3 distributors. So she just signed up Sarah, Kelly, and Ryan. Now what she wants to do is she's going to coach them to get those 4 customers, like Courtney said. Sandy is new, so she's probably going to be like, oh, well, I'm not quite sure how to do that. So she's going to use me to help do that. I would be like their co-sponsor kind of thing. You know, I would help Sandy help them. So that way you guys don't have to feel like, well, I want to grow my business, but I don't know how because I just started myself. That's okay because you guys have your sponsors or your team to kind of help lead and guide you in helping them. So we want to coach them to get that, okay? We're not going to go into like charting for Ruby or how to, you know, all that, like the numbers and all that kind of stuff. But what I want you guys to do is print that out. And I want you guys to work on those 4 customers, getting those 3 distributors. That's going to get you to getting that Ruby, which is going to help increase that paycheck. Okay. Because we all want to make that money. Okay. Let me see. Do you guys have questions about that at all?
We also, this completes your steps to success, guys, when you get those 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors each month. And we have an awesome contest. We always have like some sort of contest or incentives going on in the team page. And we have an awesome steps to success contest where we have a pool of money anywhere from a couple $100 onward up to like 300 or 400. So on top of getting the money for those fast start qualification bonuses, those $100 bonuses, if you complete those steps, then you just comment underneath that contest and your name goes into that drawing to earn that cash pool of what the top leaders have put in. So you can earn like another $300-400 cash, which is so awesome. So just a great incentive and the power of one. You know, you do that, you teach your team to do that. And by the first couple months, you could have a team, guys, of like 30 people by doing that. So it's super awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so those are the basic things that we need to do and kind of where you go from here. Okay, 4 customers, 3 distributors, get yourself to Ruby as soon as possible. Okay, so how do we do that, right? So Courtney's going to go over resources in just a minute, but before she does that, I'm going to talk to you guys just quickly about the 4 things that we need to do every day. We call them the core 4 and more. Okay, because there's 4 income producing activities, which are 4 tasks that we should be doing every single day. And these are what we call non-negotiables. These are tasks that are going to help you build your business. And the key to this business, you guys, is consistency. So I can't work this business one day and not the next 2 days, and then work it the 3rd day and not work it for the weekend, right? The key is consistency. And like what Courtney was saying, you work it in the nooks and crannies of your day. What works good for you? Like it's the weekend and my boys are home. We like to go do things. Like it's just, we like to have fun, but I am going to work. So I work my business in the nooks and crannies of my day. They're out playing outside right now, so I can work my business, right? So we just work it in the nooks and crannies, what works our day. However, if there's a day that I'm like, we're just so busy, I'm not going to work my business today, that's not going to grow your business. And that's not the business of it. That's not the mindset of an entrepreneur. You guys are entrepreneurs. You guys are business owners. So you have to treat this like a business. And if you want to get it paid like a business, then you have to make it part of a priority for you, right? Just like your job that you have now, if you didn't show up half the time, do you think you're going to keep that job? Absolutely not. Same with this business. If you don't show up for yourself and for your business, then you're not going to get paid. You're not going to grow a business. So it takes consistency every day. And when I say consistency, you have to do these 4, like we have broken it down. I've been in this for 5 years. And so we've broken it down to kind of a science. Like when you do these 4 things, you will be very successful with this business. Okay. So the 4 income producing activities, posting. Okay. Posting every single day. It's a must. And I always recommend to post at least 3 times a day, because your network is on Facebook at different times, right? So a good rule of thumb is morning, lunch, and evening time before you go to bed. If you look at mine, you're going to see that I post at least 5 to 6 times a day, because that works for my network and that I get a lot of interaction from my post. So the key to posting, and we're not going to go into each one of these things, where you're going to find how to do all this stuff, you guys, is going to be coming to our team trainings, which we'll get into in a little bit. But it's really important that you come to our Tuesday team trainings, where you guys learn how to work each of these little tasks individually, how to get these steps down, that kind of thing. But posting, okay? We have all kinds of resources into posting on how you do it. Number 2, you guys, is building your network, okay? It's really important that we build a network. If you have 200 friends on your Facebook page versus 2,000 friends, you're going to see a huge difference. So like say I have 200 friends and over here Sally has 3,000 friends. Who's going to get more interaction? It's going to be Sally, right? So we want to make sure that we are growing our network every day. Again, how do you grow your network? You're going to find tips and ideas in the learning section on our team page, which we're going to go into. Number 3, you guys, is going to be by messaging, okay? So we're a networking business, and it would be the same thing as if we were, building our business, our brand, or something in a neighborhood. You know how those people kind of go door to door and say, hey, I can clean your yard, or I'm a yard, I'm a bug sprayer, or whatever they're called, or I can clean your windows. You know how they go to your doors? Okay, they're going and they're verbally saying, hey, I'm offering this. Would you like it? Same thing with us, except we do it through social media. So we message our network and we say, hey, I have this to offer you. Is this something you're interested in? And we do that by messaging people. So messaging people is talking to people. It's asking people. It's following up with people. It's getting people interested. It's letting them know that you have something to offer them, whether they take it or not, okay? So that's number 3, is messaging people. Number 4 is building relationships with people. We are in a business of relationship building. People are going to buy into you before they buy into your product or what you have to offer. Okay, so it's really important that, that I'm sending out my happy birthdays every day to my network. It's really important that I'm commenting and engaging with my network and letting them know that, hey, I'm here, I'm your friend, this is what I have to offer, that kind of thing. So building relationships, letting them know who you are, what your face is, what you have to offer. You're interested in them, okay? You're interested in how cute their kids are, or where they got their really cute blouse, or where, that you love their hair color, that kind of thing. So building relationships. And then the more is like the little things that come in between that. But one really, really important thing, you guys, I think Courtney put it in here, is your personal development. What is so cool about this business, you guys, is we get paid to grow ourselves. And so if you guys don't know what personal development is, that's totally fine. I didn't know about it until probably about a year into my business, 6 months into my business. But pretty much we get paid to learn. So every day we should be learning something about this business. We should be learning something about, how to work this business and mindset. Okay, so there's all kinds of different ways. Courtney posted a few things for personal development, listening to books, listening to audibles, listening about how you can keep going and being an entrepreneur, how you know, get over your hurdles, how do you become the best person you can be so that you can grow, you know, the best business and helping other people, that kind of thing. So those are the 4 core and more things that we should be doing every day. I hope that you wrote those down. Now, how do you do each one of those? We have all kinds of resources, okay? We have all kinds of resources, which Courtney's gonna go into in just a minute. But if you guys go to our team page, and I'll go into this and then Courtney's gonna go over some more resources for you. But I'm gonna share the screen again.
Hey babe, while you're pulling that up, I wanted to mention real quick, a lot of people when they start the business, they are wondering, should I start my own business page? And Amanda hit it right on the nail of like, no, you want to run your business off of your personal social media. Just invite people, you know, if you're a female, just invite friends that are females. If you're worried about, oh, I don't want people seeing my stuff, you know, just invite friends that are, go to your friends' Facebook list and invite those people that you know. Because people want to get to know you. They're not going to get to know you if it's just a business page. You're not going to get as much interaction. They're not going to see how you live your life. They're not going to fall in love with you first. And nothing is really going to set you apart from anyone else that's doing networking. So we don't recommend having your own business page. I know we get asked that a lot when people first start. You just want to do those posts, trickle in your business into your life. And as you're doing your personal development, guys, you're going to be inspired to post things. You're going to be inspired to teach people what you're learning, whether it's how to be happy through like the trials of life, or how to get over fears, or how to heal pasts, or whatever you're reading about how to be a better leader. You're going to be like just innately inspired as you're on that journey to share that stuff on your social media. And that's going to inspire people.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you said that because that's a really good point. Hold on one second. I gotta put this.
So Amanda pulled up our team page, and if you look on the left-hand side, you're going to see a tab that says learning. She's going to click on that tab, and it's going to pull up your first several weeks in the business, which is so awesome. It's going to give you resources on how to come up with a list of people, you know, we call it kind of your 30s list, a list of people to reach out to. It might be colleagues, it might be your family that you could sell dirt to if you were selling dirt on the side of the road. People that would just support you and love you. It's going to go over post to post, because sometimes we find that our warm market might not be ready to jump on board with us right away. And that's okay. So we start reaching into our friends and we have them post for us, and that opens our market. We might get people commenting on a host to post, and your upline, we're not going to go over host to post in detail today. Your upline will go over that with you and teach that to you in your first week. But you might have someone post from Texas and you're living in Alaska, and that just opens your whole entire network in Texas. It's going to have books that you can read, a book list underneath here. I can't read everything because I'm like blind.
I can see that. Yeah, it's just a whole list of things, you guys. So if you're like, okay, how do I post, or I need to learn how to like make my posts nice and attractive and to bring value, you guys can go to this learning section, click on post. There'll be post examples, right? There'll be opportunity like post examples, okay, product post examples, opportunity post examples. If you want to learn, if you're like, okay, I need to do some learning today, come and click on amazing videos to watch. There's hundreds of videos on there that are going to help you learn certain things. If you're like, okay, I need certain scripts, or I don't know how to do this, there's scripts and verbiages. There's charting 101. There's self-development, what books to read that are really good. In here, you guys, there is, if you got your 4 customers, how to redeem your product credit, okay? There's tips on there. So instead of being like, oh, how do I do this? You guys come in here and you guys can just figure it out, right? There's all kinds of really good things in here. The one thing I want you guys to do is when you guys come to our team page, where it says notifications, make sure you click on it and it says all post, okay? The other thing that I want you guys to do is you guys can see under announcements, like you guys can click on announcements, and you'll see that like main contests that we have going on. We have an auto shipment contest, okay? An auto shipment is so important in this business. Is it mandatory? No. Do we recommend it? Absolutely, because you want to be a product of the product. So we have a contest going on right now. So if you guys run your auto shipment before an 80 BB auto shipment, you guys can pick products of your choice. If you run that before the 20th, then you get entered into a drawing for $250 worth of products. So I encourage you guys.
In the comments, I put some examples of great things to put on your auto shipment that you can sell for 5 for $20 and make several $100s a month just by running that auto shipment. So you're paying for your auto shipment and then having cash in your pocket, and you're being able to try those products and get those products in other people's hands. So I put that in the comments of products that are amazing for that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really great. And then you guys can go down. We're having a Steps to Success contest. So all of our contests are going to be in the announcements, so you guys don't have to scroll and find it. That is, again, when you complete your 4 customers and you get 3 distributors, you guys, that's completing your Steps to Success. You guys can get entered in. You guys just read this, how you do it. And you guys can get entered in for cash, you know. So we have all kinds of awesome prizes. We do a May contest. So every time you get a customer or a distributor, you guys claim that. So Sandy, all of the customers that you got, just read how to do it and you claim them in here. Every 100 customers we get, or every 100 booms we get, we go live and we pick a name for a winner. So there's all kinds of really good things in here. The other thing, if you're like, oh, I need to get some pictures or some photos, you guys can just go right and go to our photos, and you guys can go to albums. Let's see, albums, and there's all kinds of different photos. There's photos you can do for your stories, or Thermofite X, or, you know, all kinds of really good stuff. Files, there's all kinds of really great documents in here, which we might need to update some of them. But this team page, you guys, is amazing. It's a great resource where if you don't know what to do, you guys can go in there, go to the learning section, and you guys can figure it out if your sponsor is not getting back to you, or if you're like, okay, I need this answer now, and you haven't heard back, go try to find those answers. It's an amazing resource. So what I do is, it does go off quite a bit in there, right? And it can get kind of overwhelming. So what I do is every day, like when I wake up and before I go to bed, or if I have a little bit of time, I'll just scroll through it, and I'll find, that way I don't miss anything, and that way in case there's any really good nuggets in there. Because there will also be every single day, let me go back to it, there's a thing what we call polls, and let me see. So every day a leader will post the daily polls. I'm just going to search it really quick.
Monday through Friday, you guys will see that in the morning time.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Hashtag #Core4. So every day, so like, yeah, Monday through Friday, a leader will post, you know, tasks to do. And it's always those core 4 and more. So, and the cool thing is when you do it, then you can just check it off. If you do these tasks every day, you guys, just Monday through Friday, like you don't even, like this will tell you what to do for your business. If you just do that Monday through Friday and then continue doing stuff for like Saturday and Sunday on your own, you are going to grow your business. Like this is all we do. It's very simple. And I'll tell you guys, the work behind this business is so easy. It is literally so easy, probably easier than your guys' jobs, your guys' careers, whatever you guys are doing now. Like it is so simple. I will tell you what keeps people from quitting and not quitting. It's their mindset. It is 100% their mindset and their why. It's not the work, it's their mindset. So that's why when Courtney said, know your guys' why. Why are you doing this business? This business, you have to have self-motivation, right? Because I'm not your boss, Courtney's not your boss, your upline's not your boss. You have to have self-motivation in order to do it every single day. Where are you going to continue to find that inside? Personal development, growth, that kind of thing. Because like I said, the work is so easy. I mean, I can do this work in my sleep. It's just once you get it down, it's very easy. But you have to make sure your mindset is right every day. So how do you do that? Stay close to the fire, you guys. Come to our Tuesday team trainings. We do them every Tuesday. There's different topics that we talk about. But the thing is this business is repetitive. We do the 4 core more every day, but it's learning different techniques. It's staying close to like people who are like-minded, who are going to help you get there. Okay. Motivation has to come within you. But the thing is you guys can leave this Zoom and you guys can be so pumped and like, oh, I'm going to work my business. And then one thing goes wrong. You hear a no, or something happens, you know, to your schedule, or you have a bad day. You have 2 choices. Either 1, you're going to let that bring you down, or 2, you know that this business is going to help you so much, you keep going. You keep going when you don't even want to keep going. That's what it takes. It takes that self-motivation, you guys. And so, like I said, those team trainings, you know, staying plugged in, that's going to help you keep going, staying close to that fire, learning this business. If you don't learn the business, you don't know how to do it, right? So it's a must. And if I could make it, you know, something that's mandatory, I would, but I can't because I'm not your boss. It's up to you guys. But I always say the auto shipment is a non-negotiable. Everyone should be having their auto shipment on. The team trainings on Tuesday is a non-negotiable. Everyone should be doing a team training every Tuesday. And then the other thing that we offer for our team is every Monday through Friday, a leader will do a power hour. And sometimes they're in the morning, sometimes they're in at night. But that should be another non-negotiable. Everyone should be getting on at least 1 power hour once a week. And so it takes, you know, this business, it's going to take you treat it like a business. It's a priority. You are an entrepreneur, right? In order to be successful at being an entrepreneur it takes consistency. It takes that mindset. It takes that work. So that's pretty much. Do you want to, you wanted to go over the Connect app, Court. I'm sorry.
Yeah, while you're pulling that up, I just wanted to mention a few things. So the power hours are really awesome because if you're sitting on this meeting today and you're like, oh, I want to add to my network, but I really don't know how, or I want to do posts, but I'm just so stuck. We get on these power hours and we work and we show you scripts and we give you scripts right away for you to be successful. We show you how to do posts. We show you how to add to our network. We're literally working the core 4 with you. 5, 6, 7 times a week, depending on what time of day these things are happening. And you're also able to meet leaders that you're going to connect with. You know, like I said, we all have different color personalities. Like Freya from my team will jump on Thursdays and she'll do like affirmations with people and just love on you and work with your mindset. And then you have me that's like a yellow personality and I'll kind of do the same of like love on you and tell you guys you can do this and show you guys how you do it. So it's good to meet those different leaders. Follow leaders too. We'll write some key leaders to follow in this business. If we have leaders on here right now, maybe write in your comments, people in the business, diamonds and above, or presidentials, or ambassadors that you guys like to follow, because this business is very duplicatable. When I was working 60 hours a week, I didn't have time to reinvent the wheel and think of my own posts. So I went to the magic posts on the team page. I followed Amanda and would save some of her posts and make them my own. I would save them to my phone and pre-plan my posts the night before. So then the next day I didn't even have to think about them. And I would follow leaders like Claire Flores and Stacy and Sherry Lynn Alcala, because I just loved how they ran their business, how they led their lives. And that inspired me. And I wanted to emulate that. So find those leaders that you love. Put them as your first to sees on your Facebook. Ashley Mayfield is amazing. I just saw Chelsea come in with that. And just follow what they're doing. And it's going to bring you to the top. If Amanda were to come to me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, she probably wouldn't have said, I think I'm going to be making, multiple 6 figures a year. Like, we were just doing it, having fun. But you see the vision as you continue to do things. I started for $200 a month. Now make 5 figures a month. So I know you guys are thinking like, oh, I could never do this. I could never be this way. You can be introverted and get those characteristics to lead a Zoom like Amanda. Amanda in high school was very introverted. So it's so amazing to see like all that she's done with this business and getting out of her comfort zone. You guys wouldn't look at her today and be like, oh, she's not introverted. She's an extrovert. So she's pulling up the Connect app. You guys should have downloaded this with the Zoom. It's an amazing app that the company's come up with. and it has training videos. If Amanda clicks on the bottom right hand corner, it kind of looks like a play button. It's going to pull up training videos that are very similar to what you would see on our team page. You're going to meet Cami Pentecost. You're going to meet our CEO. You're going to go to a sip and sample and go over the products. When I first joined each night, I like to read a little bit about each of the products. It's going to walk you step by step on how to set up your auto ship, a first time order, growing your list. It also has videos on products that you can share with potentials. They're really cool videos that, you know, they're almost have like a sports background to them. They almost look like commercials that are going to get people interested in the products that you're talking about. So take time each day to kind of go through that section. It's going to show you, it has Alyssa Bayou. She is amazing on social media and growing your network and getting people to see your posts. She has a whole video on how to have influence on social media and how to do your posts. So there's just a wealth of knowledge there. You can also go to the bell that's to the left of that, and that's going to show you everyone that you've signed, everything that's happening in your business. If you've signed a distributor, if you've signed a loyal customer, when you sign them, it's super awesome. The little people icon in the middle, that's going to show you guys, as you guys are signing LCs and DTs, you're putting in their phone number, and that's going to log them into this portal for you. So you can then go to your loyal customers. You can see Amanda has a bazillion. And she has distributors in there like 4,000. If she needs to send a message to those distributors, say she wants to get a message to the masses and she doesn't want to like send separate Facebook messages, she just clicks on that distributor tab and it's going to prompt her. She can write a message to them and it sends an individual message to each one of those 4,000, you know, distributors. So it's super amazing. It keeps it all in there in one spot. If we have a buy one, get one free deal, you can go and click your loyal customers in there. It's going to have a pre-written script that the company's done, and you can shoot them a message to their cell phones, to their email, whichever contact info you have logged in to connect, and it's going to tell them about the promo going on. We sign so many new people to new products by this Connect app. So it's super awesome. Amanda's pulling up the resources. It has product picks. It has your steps to success. It has your charting in there. It's all in there, which is super awesome. So if you need to print those out, they're all in one place now. And then I think that's the last, I think that was the only tab. And then there's obviously the home tab that just shows you how to navigate the site. So. And if you hit like the one that looks like a lightning bolt, that just tells you like the current news that's going on. That's to the right of the home screen. It's going to tell you things that are happening in the company or just key news things that's going on. So that is our Connect app. It's super awesome. We want you guys to utilize that. We want you guys to look at the videos. And we just want you guys to just start somewhere. Maybe you haven't done your first post yet. Let's get that going. Maybe you haven't reached out to people to see if they want to try a product. Let's do that. And just continue to do that each day. It's just growing by that 1%. If you guys read the book, The Slight Edge, you know that the difference between a sharp knife and a dull knife is 1%. So we don't want you guys to tomorrow, tomorrow you're not just going to feel like you know everything. It's a process. You just want to keep learning and keep growing just by those little 1%. And when life happens, guys, you have your co-sponsors, that you can reach out to and say like, I'm frustrated. I feel like I'm sending messages and 2 people out of 25 are responding. And we're going to say that's completely normal. That is completely normal. This is a numbers game. So then you're not feeling like, oh, there's something wrong with me or my network. We're going to tell you, no, that's how things go. So reach out to your co-sponsors, send us screenshots of conversations that you're having, show up to these trainings and be a student. And we promise you it's going to completely bless your life. We're so excited to have you on our team. We're going to open this up for a few minutes for questions that you might have if you guys want to stick on here. But we just are so excited to have you guys and be on this journey with you. Give this company a solid year to change your life. If you guys are doing these tasks, you guys are going to be super blessed and you're going to be super happy with where this business takes you.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys have questions, you guys can either comment in the chat and we'll answer them for a few minutes, or you guys can unmute your phone and you know, ask that way as well. But yeah, we're just super excited for you guys. Like, we have all been where you're at. We've all been where we just get in, we don't know what we're doing, but we want to make money. We want to change our situation. And you guys, I will tell you guys, like Courtney said, like, I don't say this because I want to brag or anything like this. I say this because it's not just me, but we are a top 33 team in the entire company. You guys, we're open in 25 different countries. Like, that's huge. Our team is amazing. And it's not because of me solely. It's because of our team. It's because of our tribe. It's because, like, we have a mission to help every single person on this team get to where they want to go. And I, like I said at the very beginning, I'm an ambassador. I'm at the very top of the business, but that's great for me, but I want to get you guys to that top. I want to bring you guys along with me. And so we really have an amazing, amazing tribe. We do all kinds of just amazing things together. And we really, really want to keep everything so, like, tight knit, where we are a team of serving other people. We're helping you guys get to where you guys want to get. But ultimately, guys, it's your choice, right? Your success is going to be up to you. And so we're here to help you every step of the way if you guys are wanting this. But what questions do you guys have? Because I know that there has to be some questions out there. So if you guys have specific questions, I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, we can end our training. And
I saw one on distributors. So we do a weekly opportunity event, and we're going to do one next week, and we'll post that link. And we'll also post, like, a message you can send to people to get them on that opportunity event. But it's amazing because we go live, we tell our stories. There's going to be stories that resonate with people as they hear different people's stories from our team. We sign so many people from those opportunity events, and we encourage everyone to try to get like 20 to 25 people on there each week, just because it's so powerful. If you haven't learned host to post from your upline, that's a great way to get distributors. You know, some people might not even think they're good at this, and then they host a post for you. They get 25 people commenting, and they're like, oh my goodness, my network does, you know, want to try these products. I can do this. This is really simple. And then you just talk to those people and say, hey, have you ever thought about making money from your phone? So it's just having those natural conversations with people. But it's showing up in those power hours. We go over things too to get distributors. So that was a really good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. Does anybody else have any questions? Was this helpful for you guys? Okay, does anybody feel overwhelmed? Okay, Sandy, that's okay. It is 100% normal to feel overwhelmed. Just take it day by day. I felt overwhelmed when I first started, because you have to think of it. You just introduced a new foreign language into your life, right? A new foreign thing into your life. And so, you know, the best way to do it, you guys, and so that you don't become overwhelmed, is just to plug in every day. Do something every day. Talk to your sponsors every day. You know, come to the team trainings every day, and slowly but surely things will start to trickle out, and you'll understand it. But I will tell you, this business is a learning as you go business. Like I said, I've been in this for 5 years. I feel like a grandma in this business, but I will let you know, I still have questions every day. Right before this Zoom, you guys, I asked questions to some of my other sideline sisters. And I was like, hey, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Or what do you guys do for this? I'm always asking questions, because we are always trying to grow and evolve in this business. And so if you're overwhelmed, it's okay. It's normal, because we all start not knowing what to do in this business. It's kind of like taking that new class or being a brand new parent, right? Everything is so new. You're learning how to do it. Same with this, you guys. It's just learning, and you will understand it, you know, when you take the time to learn it. It will start to make sense over time. But take it as you can. You guys, I want you guys to go through those learning sections today. Like we said, go through that Connect app, which is incredible. Holy moly. And go start with day 1. Do all those videos. Start with day 2. Do all those videos. Those videos are very short, so it's really easy to, you know, squeeze some in here and there throughout your day.
And just know there's no coincidences. You guys are here for a reason. Like, whether you believe in God or the universe, like, you guys are on an amazing team with amazing leaders. When we first joined, we didn't have the uplines that you guys have. We have, you know, Amanda, who's ambassador and top in the company. And then we have triple diamonds, double diamonds, diamonds. So we have all these leaders that you guys can turn to and have and ask questions to. And it's just such a blessing. And so know wherever you're at, you guys can start and you guys are going to be successful. There's no certain personality. There's no certain upbringing. There's no certain, you know, circumstance that we're all in that makes someone better equipped. It's just the person that is ready to learn and just shows up every day. So we are just so stinking excited for you guys to continue to learn and grow with us. And we promise you it is really simple. Just keep connected to your personally enrolled sponsor, those co-sponsors, and we're going to help you. Send us screenshots, send us texts, and we're going to continue to give you answers to how to talk to people, how to post, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, thank you guys for spending your Saturday with us. We loved it so much. And we have these newbie trainings. So what's so cool is that when you guys do invite other distributors to your team, like, these trainings will be offered. You know, typically we do them each week, and another leader does them on Saturdays, and then I'll sometimes do them like every other Sunday. So so they're always offered, you guys. So we're so excited for you, and we're sending you guys so many prayers. And again, if you guys do have questions, just send us a message or something. All right, my friends, have a great Saturday, and happy Mother's Day to all of you guys who are mamas. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting tomorrow's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day, you guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Court.
Thanks, Annie. Bye.